Hey UConn Nation, it's KK Arnold here. If you're looking for the latest UConn women's basketball content, go subscribe to Listen Up to Phil and Ryan. Go Huskies!
Phil and Ryle, listen up, and it's been a hot second. We appreciate everybody. Rye, this is a very special episode today, not only because we're breaking down three rookies, three new faces coming in and joining the UConn Huskies women's basketball team this new 25-26 season, but today is Mother's Day, and I know Rye has a special message for all the moms out there. So, on behalf of Ryan and I, we want to wish everybody, every mother out there from Listen Up, a happy Mother's Day to the mothers, grandmothers, aunts, everybody that acts as a mother figure. And hopefully, Rye, a lot of moms are watching this, and hopefully they have some UConn gear on today. I know Rye will like that a whole lot. Maybe we can order some, right? Maybe they have some UConn emblems on, and but it's pink for Mother's Day. But anyway, Rye, well, let's just jump over to Kellis Fisher, Gandhi, Malou, Mamal, and Blanca Quinonez. What do they bring to the table? Obviously, this is always exciting because we have yet to see. Now we kind of see what they have, when they're pre-college and high school, but it's just different, right? It's just different, especially when you get to UConn. We don't know what to expect, so that's what I like about it. I come to you on this Sunday morning, Mother's Day, and I'm like, Rye, this is kind of a challenge on you because you've never seen them in a UConn jersey.
Yeah, that's right. Well, just to echo what you said, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching. We can't really thank you for all that you do for everybody. So we really appreciate you on this day and every day. But yeah, these three exciting
Why don't we
rookies.
why before you jump into it, why don't I just go ahead and say Happy Mom's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I know you might as well do it yourself, right?
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to my mom if she's watching and to my grandmothers as well. But yeah, three exciting rookies coming in. We had a great video on this last year with
Mm.
that's gonna be a pretty hard rookie class to top from the one last year. But we got three more good ones coming in this year. But kind of like you said, it's always kind of hard to tell what impact they're gonna make, how much playing time each one's going to receive. But I mean, this is a very deep roster we already had. But I think all three of these rookies could come off the bench in some capacity this year. Let's start
Mm.
with Kellis Fisher, 5'9" guard from Baltimore, Maryland, not too far away from
Oh.
us. Ranked 25th in the class of 2025 by ESPN. She plays at IMG Academy in Florida. Fisher, she's an athletic guard who can play both sides of the ball. And she kind of reminds me of KK Arnold because of her explosiveness to the rim and tough perimeter defense. I think Fisher can also be that spark of energy and hard-nosed type of player for the Huskies. I wouldn't underestimate Fisher just because of her size. And like Fisher said herself, quote, I'm not really worried about who's in the paint because I know I can finish around them. So I think Fisher definitely has a good head on her, high basketball IQ, a lot of energy, athleticism. So I think she's going to be pretty fun to watch if she gets opportunities this year. Next is Gandhi Malou Mamel, 6'6" forward from Ireland, ranked 75th by ESPN. She'll be the first Irish player in UConn history. She didn't start playing basketball until she was 12, perhaps the most exciting out of the three because of her upside. Huskies really banking on her development, and I think it's going to be hard for Gino to keep a 6'6" player on the bench, but we have a lot of talented forwards on the team, which is good because I think Malou Mamel can learn from those players this year and hopefully at some point have a real impact on the team. But she definitely needs to fine tune some of her skills. But Gino noted that she really wants to learn and has that raw talent to be a great player for UConn. And finally, we have Blanca Quinonez, 6'2" forward from Ecuador. She'll be the first Huskies player from South America, so two first-time Husky players from Ireland and South America. Gino noted Quinonez is mature. She plays a lot of great talent in Europe. She'll definitely bring something different to the table. I think she can be that physical presence inside the paint and she will add to the great depth we already have at the forward position. We talked for a couple of years about how UConn couldn't really get any forwards or centers, and now we're getting them out of high school and through the portal to the point where probably not all of them are going to be able to play this season. But the last thing I'll say is that I love how UConn is finding a lot of great talent outside of the U.S. They've been one of the best schools at doing that, and it does make for an exciting opportunity for a lot of these players.
All right, right. So I just want to clear one thing up. So is Kellis Fisher a Baltimore native? Because I see that she's from IMG Academy in Florida. So did she went to school in Florida?
Yeah, I believe she was born in Baltimore, and now
Okay.
she's playing over at IMG in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. A couple questions for you. I just want everybody to take like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much. We love you all. We love the moms out there, specifically today, but every day. Thank you, moms. Hey, question for you, Ryan. All of our subs and all of our moms out there, beautiful mothers today on this May the 11th. Who gets the most playing time out of all these three that we're discussing today? Kellis Fisher, Gandhi Malu Mamal, Blanca Quinones. Second question, very quickly for you, Ryan. Does this speak volumes? Because I love it. I love it. The UConn staff, great job, right? Great job. What does this speak to Ryan on behalf of going outside the country? Not only looking in the U.S., at high schools, but Ireland. You talk about Quinones, international player from Ecuador, and mind you, they all committed in 2023 to UConn, right? One was January, one was July, and one was October. But first question, who gets the most playing time if we see them at all? Second, Ryan, does that speak volumes, and how much do you appreciate that? I know you do a lot, and hopefully everybody does. Stepping outside the country and just looking in general for just that raw talent.
Yeah, I mean, I know in recent years, of course, we've had Nika Mule from Croatia, Leah Edwards from Canada, and a couple others, obviously, before them. But yeah, I think it's great that Gino and the scouts for this team, all the coaches on the coaching staff continue to put in that extra work and extra scouting efforts to find these players outside of the U.S. Because certainly Nika Mule and Aaliyah Edwards have provided great games for us in the past. So hopefully these two rookies from Ireland and Ecuador can eventually provide those games for us. But yeah, I mean it's so hard to tell. I think it's easy to say the 6'6" Gandhi Malu Mamel to get the most playing time, but I think honestly I might say Kellis Fisher. I really like what I was reading about her. Saw a couple of highlights. I know she's had a couple of great games her junior year, but I think just her hard-nosed type of play, that tough defense that she's going to bring to the table, I think she has a lot of characteristics that Gino really likes to see out of a player. I think she's going to have kind of that husky mentality right away. So I think my prediction would be Fisher for this year, but hopefully, obviously, all three of them can get some type of opportunities off the bench, a lot of playing time, and really see what they're going to bring to the table for us. Hopefully, for all 4 years, that all three of them are going to spend in stores.
Let's go over to comments. Jason D'Amico, right? I know it's been a while, so I have to remind you, this is from the last video. Did this really just happen? All right, Rye. Jason D'Amico said, if Rye loses anything, he has to wear a New York Giants shirt. Whoa! They checked in well on that last video, Rye, and they came through with some great ideas that you just might not be comfortable with.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good one for me. Of course, being a Cowboys fan, that certainly wouldn't be fun. So I hope I don't lose anything for me to have to do that. That's for sure.
The disruptive one. Paige will probably lose a bet to someone at some point, and this will happen to her. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I hope we see more of that kind of stuff and off the side betting and fun little pranks for all the players on different teams. But Paige, I saw had a pretty good game, I think, against the Antelopes the other day for the Wings. So I think Paige has been doing pretty well the first 2 games for the Wings in the preseason.
Hey, listen to this one, Ryan. This is interesting, and we appreciate this person a lot for coming through because it matters to us. I heard you guys are having a little hard problem trying to differentiate the two Sarahs. That's very easy. They pronounce two different ways. Sarah Strong is Sarah, and Sarah Williams, like for sear, as you're searing a steak. That is the correct way to pronounce her name, not Sarah Williams. So, Ryan, Sarah Williams. Good to know.
Yeah, I did see that comment. We definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate all the pronunciations that we need help with, because I think that's definitely the one thing over the years that we definitely struggle with the most. So we'll definitely keep that in mind, and we definitely need to get that one right for this upcoming season.
Listen to this one, Ryan. I like this a lot. Blanca Quinonez. Someone left a comment. This fits in very well with this video. Blanca Quinonez is going to shorten the minutes of some guards. Ooh.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. I think with a lot of these players that we're getting now, we don't only see them at their natural position, and I think that's what Quinones brings to the table, or could possibly bring. I think she travels the court well and could possibly play in that three position, kind of a guard or forward flex position. So yeah, I think it's great. A lot of these players that are coming in now can kind of play you know, play almost every position on the court, and that definitely certainly helps them get more opportunities and allow for the starters at some times to get a little more resting time on the bench.
All right, Ryan, I'll leave it at that. Hey, Ryan, I'll tell you a true mystery, and I'll tell you this one. Such a mysterious business. We talk about a business, you and I on a podcast. That's like cake compared to what I'm going to tell you right now. Such a mysterious business. Motherhood. How brave a woman must be to embark on it. Millions, right? Billions of mothers embark on it. It's their choice, and we forever appreciate them. Phil and Rye on Listen Up.